You're listening to the WMD podcast. There's explicit content.
Yeah, there is.
Woo!
Explicit up there. How you doing, man? I'm a little further from the mic right now. I gotta put some stuff in my pocket real quick.
Yeah.
I'm professional out here.
Let me take a sip.
Take a sip of that drink.
Yeah. Mixing those two is probably not a good idea.
I told you.
It's okay, though. It's okay, man. My palate will acquire to it by the end of the podcast. I'm going to probably ask for more in the middle.
You're mixing fucking grapefruit and fucking cranberry.
Yeah.
We just want some bubbles, dude. That's all you want.
Yeah, if it was like regular Sprite. Then
regular Sprite's delicious.
That's the shit, you know?
That's regular Sprite's delicious, that beverage over there.
Man, so it is, it's chilly. It's chilly today. It was like 36 this morning, 35 this morning.
It's still cold out there.
It's still cold now. It's probably barely 40 right now. But
45.
It's 45?
Yeah, just check. But I mean, also, it's
like
beautiful
45.
outside, though.
I think because there's not a cloud in the sky or barely any clouds in the sky. So
true.
there's no cloud cover, no insulation. It's just you and the elements.
Yeah, it's you
basically.
and if the wind gets you, your face freezes a little bit.
But I mean, that's, we're in December now. So
Yeah, we
it's
are.
like,
It's cold enough, man. It might snow. It might start snowing this year pretty quick. We'll get it like late. But I mean, yeah, it's just cold. Like it's beautiful.
Mm.
But like you gotta put a couple extra layers on today. Wear a couple beanies and all that shit. So
yeah, all those people who moved here from hotter places in the U.S. probably like, fuck, man. First off, they're like the rain doesn't necessarily just turn on and off. It's like rain. If it's raining, it's like raining the whole day. They're not
or like 2 days in a row.
They hate, they're 2 days in a row. They don't like that. And then now it's like cold, but it looks nice, so it's deceiving. They don't like that. Good. Move back to where you came from.
Get out of here. Give me back my lower gas prices and
Yeah, exactly.
my rent being affordable.
Move back to fucking Cali or
Going back to Cali.
Texas or whatever, I don't fucking know, man.
People live in Texas like Texas, though, I feel like.
People live in Texas like Texas?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know many Texans, to be honest.
I think everybody that I've met from Texas, they enjoy Texas. Like the people visiting and stuff. Like, oh, I wouldn't move up here. It's not hot enough.
You got relatives in Texas?
Me, no, not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I might have a distant cousin in Texas, but
5'2", 400.
what?
Just 5'2", 400. I mean, just bigger in Texas.
You're talking about specification, height and weight of the no, man. No, he's really smart dude. He went to Stanford and shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
5'4", 145.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably something like that. I don't know. I probably run circles around him athletically, even in my state right now. But at the same time, though, on Jeopardy, probably kill it.
I hate those.
you know what I'm saying? We're that's why I don't talk to him though, man, because he could use his intellect and my intellect against me. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be all mind fucking you, no idea. Just doing ninja shit.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what it is.
Fucking
man.
your shit up real quick.
That's what it is, man.
That's the problem with the super smart people. They don't fucking like the ones that are socially awkward, but they're when they start talking really smart shit, what? They just how do you there? People scare me. You have no social skills half the time either. And we got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we got a shit ton of fight announcements.
We also, in case you care, pick 'em. I'm not running away with it quite yet, but
we're opening with the pick'em. Usually we reserve the pick'em for last.
because we already did it all.
I know, but we don't. We could. Okay, you know what? You take over the pick'em.
The pick 'em? I swept it. I killed it. Destroyed souls out here. Derek had 2 wins.
Yeah.
So right now I am 4 ahead.
Yes.
With 3 weeks to go.
3 weeks to go. Yes.
Yeah.
We already previously did our pick'em for next week.
Next week. It's a little more even. I think last week I got a godsend.
So we'll see, man. Also,
anyway, now let's talk about these fight announcements we got coming up.
we got a buttload of fight announcements. So we'll kick off with some Ryzen. So apparently, Ryzen and Bellator have this deal, right? They can like they like a fighter from Bellator can like go to Ryzen for a show.
Yeah.
And fight there, or like a tournament or something. Like King Mo did it.
Yeah.
He did their like heavyweight tournament a couple of years ago. Well, the Bellator bantamweight champion Darian Caldwell, who's a stud wrestler in college, is going to Ryzen on their December 31st card, their New Year's Eve card, and fighting their champion Horiguchi.
That's a good fight.
That's a good fight.
That's a great fight.
You know, Horiguchi. For those who remember, he fought in the UFC and he only lost one fight in the UFC. That was against Mighty Mouse. They didn't renew his contract, so he just went back to Japan and got paid.
Got paid.
Yeah,
son.
Exactly.
And doing what he's filthy too.
And his last fight was a kickboxing match against that Tenshin Nasukawa where he lost though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, like, Tenshin, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know, and of course, for this Ryzen New Year's Eve card coming up later this month, Tenshin Nasukawa is gonna be fighting in this exhibition main event against Floyd Mayweather. Maybe. Okay. So, but yeah, Darian Caldwell and Horiguchi. That's later this month, man. That's you know, I mean, less than a month's notice, but you know, whatever. It's Japan, though. You know, you know, in Japan back in the Pride days, they have literally every fighter had 2 days notice. You know,
it's true.
So it's like, you know, why the hell not?
Yeah, I mean, like that's a great fucking fight.
But also too, but since the precedent has already been set with like King Mo and like other dudes, right? And now with Caldwell going to Ryzen, it's like, man, you know,
that's kind of a way to do it. I feel like, though.
You know, because they got the little partnership going.
Yeah,
you know?
that's a good way to do it, man. Because like, you can probably get some filthy fighters from Japan over, give them some main some mainland quote unquote like high exposure and shit like that too. And you know, and you also the market you have, the market in Japan slowly starts, starts coming over, watching some UFC over here. Watch might get more Japanese fighters because they're filthy. They're just some are just a little smaller.
Yeah.
That's all the
exactly.
problem.
Right. Yeah, of course.
That's the problem. They just you can't. It's very rare you see like a 6'3", 205, Japanese man.
There's some though. There are some, but
it's not as high quantity as like the U.S. got.
Right. Of course.
or like Russia or something like that.
Well, I mean that's what it is too, right? If you do like the watching the smaller dudes and smaller women fight,
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
they put a fucking show on. Don't let them sleep on.
Oh yeah, they do. So also later, next month, January 26th for UFC 233, Cynthia Cavillo is going to be fighting on pretty short notice. Remember, she missed weight last time, so I don't know if this fight is going to be a strawweight or flyweight. But she's fighting Courtney Casey, who's always tough.
That's a tough fight.
That's a good fight. Of course, ever since a couple hiccups, Cynthia Cavillo has been trying to get back into the win column and people's good graces. Because I know Dana was very high on her for a while, but then she had that.
She got busted for drugs.
Yeah, that weed suspension, and then she lost a close fight against Carla Esparza. So.
Yeah, but also then she also had that. Was it the last one she had?
Missed weight.
In missed weight too. Yeah.
Yes. So
that's huge, man.
Yeah. So we'll see what's up with that. That's
a good fight though.
UFC 233, January 26th. There's going to be a rematch in Brazil, and the winner of this fight has to fight, or has to get a title shot against like TJ Dillashaw or whoever, right? It's going to be Assunção and Marlon Moraes going to rematch.
Fuck yeah.
They previously fought before where Assunção won a very controversial split decision. Marlon Moraes camp is adamant that they really won that fight. So now they're finally running it back after 3 years or whatever, but it has to be for the title shot. It has to be, because it's like both guys have been waiting in the wing.
I feel like they're just like to try to kill the flyweight division. They're just like let's get this out of the way. Even though I don't know why that's not really a super fight. Like I would much rather see TJ versus Morales. Like right.
Talking about Cejudo and TJ going down.
Yeah, going down.
Oh yeah.
I'd much rather see TJ versus Morales like now.
Yeah,
Because he deserved title. He deserved title shot when he beat Jim Rivera.
Dude, I mean, the only loss was that controversial split against Assunção, which wasn't really that great of a fight. But ever since then, he's knocking dudes dead, man. Dead, man. Dude, fucking remember Aljamain Sterling fucking knocked out Dab and shit, dude. Like that was like.
Well, Jim Rivera too.
Oh yeah,
killed Jim Rivera.
Killed Jim Rivera. Knocked all that momentum out of the sails, man.
Jim Rivera's like,
Yeah.
The 35 win streak snapped.
Yeah, just by one switch kick to the dome. That was it, dude. You see,
Morales and fucking TJ would be filthy.
that'd be a great fight. Great fight.
But I mean, they're just. I don't know what Dana's doing that for those divisions, man. He's trying to kill one and then. Because the 135 has a lot of fighters in there still. They're interesting. So like that, the 125. I like 125, but no one else.
I mean, there's like another good fight in 135. Like I think like we talked about it here. It was like Cruz and Lineker.
Fuck yeah.
Like that.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
Like stylistically, you can't get any two different guys either. You know what I'm saying? So it's very interesting.
Well, that's a tough comeback for Cruz though.
Oh yeah,
that's hard. Dude. No one wants that.
Lineker don't get hurt, dude. Like he gets hit clean. Like he gets like tagged up.
What TJ did to him? I thought TJ was gonna kill him on his feet for a little bit there.
no.
TJ Lineker's walking through.
He's walking through everything, man. it's pretty ridiculous. So I mean that's interesting. But of course this Sun San and Marlon Moraes fight's good. That's a good ass fight.
That's a really good fight.
We got anyway that's February 2 in Brazil, Fortaleza, Brazil. Also in Fortaleza, Brazil, we got Damian Maia, multiple time UFC title challenger. He's fighting a former Bellator welterweight champion Lyman Good. Now, of course, my understanding of Lyman Good, like he looks like he's on the sauce, he looks like he's on the sauce, but like his UFC career so far hasn't been very impressive, and of course when it comes to in my personal opinion, I don't think Lyman Good's that elite. But I think it's a really good fight for Damian Maia, even though Maia is like 40 now, Yeah,
but also Maia takes those legs from the ground and wrap him up like
exactly.
A fucking,
yes.
Like a trash bag over somebody's head, dude. You're not gonna breathe that guy on you.
So yeah, was it Maia's last fight against Colby Covington where he decided to stand and bang with him?
Yeah, I think so.
So hopefully it takes it to the ground and works that jiu-jitsu. And
that shujitsu.
that shujitsu, exactly. And he does it, and hopefully he only, he remember when he was on that 4-fight winning streak when he only got hit like 13 times and shit. Remember?
Yeah, they didn't want to stand and bang all of a sudden. What are you doing, man?
Well, because I think like because Colby was jawing and it got in his head, So we'll see what's up with that, Damian Maia. We got on March 2nd, this is UFC 235. Tisha Torres, she's gonna fight a young lady who I was very high on from UFC Shanghai, that Weili Zhang.
Oh yeah,
who beat that Jessica Aguilar. Like she elbowed her to death and freaking armbarred her all crazy. Yeah, so that's gonna be a good fight. Tisha doesn't get put away, so it's like
that's a tough fight.
But
that's a good step.
But Weili is 18-1, so it's like it's
a good fight.
It's interesting. And finally, our one Bellator fight announcement. It's not gonna take place in London, England, or anywhere in England or Manchester or whatever. Anywhere, not even in Europe. It's gonna take place in Uncasville, Connecticut.
No.
Fucking Paul Daly and Michael Venom Page.
Why would you book that there?
I don't know. That's that is the hot button question, man. All right.
Well, because I heard I read it got booked. I didn't know where it got booked. I'm like, if that's in London, dude, fire.
In Connecticut. It's
fire.
not in London. It should be in London. It's in Connecticut. That's February 16th.
That's bad booking right there.
But that's a great fight, though.
It's a great fight, but it's
bad booking.
Bad booking.
Terrible booking.
Like, that fight by itself, with how much, people know of Paul Daly and how much they know of Venom Page, dude, that could have sold itself. Put a couple of, up-and-comers on the thing, but that main, even though it might last, 2 minutes at the most, fire. It's going to be a fire 2 minutes.
Yeah. But we all know Michael Venom Page, man. He styles on people, but Paul Daly knocks dudes dead too.
Yeah, he does.
It's crazy. I remember when Paul Daly, I think might have been maybe a couple Bellator fights ago. He flying kneed Brandon Ward, killed him.
Right, I forgot about that one.
But Michael Venom Page, fucking
flying knee and broke somebody's skull.
Yeah, Cyborg Santos.
Yeah, broke his head.
Broke his skull. Yeah, ridiculous. So that's a crazy fight, and they don't fucking like each other, which is great. So
that's also too. It's gonna be that's just gonna be fucking. If you want to stand and bang, dude, there it is. They're gonna fucking stay on each other, fight each other out, and it's not gonna be. It might be a minute, honestly.
Well, maybe not though. Might be maybe a good little bit of feeling out process, a little bit though, man. Because
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you think they're just gonna go at it like straight up right quick?
Well, I think Paul Day has a more traditional stance, and Venom Page has that sideways stance.
Yeah, that hoppy karate style.
Hoppy karate style, yeah.
Of course, Page is more dynamic.
This is true,
but goddamn.
But you don't get cracked by Paul though.
If that left hand ain't a well, they call him Semtex for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They call him Semtex for a reason. You know, it's like the British version of C4. You know, so we'll see what's up with that. That's a fun and exciting matchup. Of course, we all knew it was gonna happen. It was part of the welterweight tournament that they got going, but now it's the date has been set and finalized. So.
That's gonna be fucking fire. I don't give a fuck. That's
Okay,
gonna be fucking amazing.
Let's see. We got the.
Why didn't fucking? I don't feel like they just didn't fucking book that shit in London though.
I know,
book
right?
that shit in London, dude.
I know, right?
God, that thing would sell out.
I know, right? But then you gotta put in some random Indian reservation in Connecticut or something. You know what I'm saying? Like Bellator gonna Bellator, man. You know, sometimes they hit it out of the park, and sometimes they.
This is definitely one of those ones.
Swing and miss. You know.
This is definitely one of those ones that did not hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because that's just stupid fucking booking. Like, I'm actually upset.
Well, no, but it was like how obvious it is was in your face, right? It's like, yo, man, you need to put this in England.
I think when they first talking about they're talking about trying to sneak him on that an England card, I do believe, correct? Is that what they're trying to do?
They thought about it.
They thought about it because that by itself sells.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows who these two people are. If you're, a European, I guess, you probably know who those two people are that you watch mixed martial arts and shit. No, God, the fucking easy money. Just take my money. God, but no, you're gonna put it on some fucking whatever.
Yeah, yeah. So, okay. So we had some events this past weekend. I want to quickly go over those, and because I think we got quite a bit of time to spend on previewing this card that is coming up this weekend.
Yeah, we got a big card.
But so there were two UFCs, one on Friday and one on Saturday. So this proves that no one gives a fuck about the Ultimate Fighter anymore. Okay. So the Ultimate Fighter finale, right?
I thought that show died.
No, apparently there's the one last season left. So this took place at the Palms Casino, right?
Yeah.
And the capacity of the Palms is the capacity of the Palms, I want to say, is maybe 10,000, okay? So the attendance for the tough finale was just over 2,000 people. The main event was between Rafael Dos Anjos and Kamaru Usman.
That's a great fight, though.
It was a great fight. But before I get into that, there are a couple of prelims I want to get into. Joseph Benavidez back in the win column. He beat Alex Perez. After which he basically begged the UFC yo, man, this flyweight division got so much life in it, you know. You know
Damn, don't give a fuck. Daniel probably wasn't even there.
Got so much life in it. We got Antonina Shevchenko.
Fuck yeah.
Sister of Valentina Shevchenko, who's going to be fighting. Valentina's going to be fighting this weekend. We'll talk about her a little bit later. But Antonina Shevchenko cruised to a decision against a Ji Yeon Kim, who came in 4 pounds overweight. See, we got Pedro Munoz body kicked the fuck out of Brian Caraway.
Yeah, he did.
Body kicked the shit out of him and followed up and you know, and the thing is though, man, I know Brian Caraway gets a bad rap, but you know,
Brian Caraway used to crush me to taste guts.
Yeah, but then a lesser fighter, Johnny Nunes, locked it down with the kid.
Yeah, that's true.
Locked it down with the kid. Yeah. 3 months after meeting her, man.
Oh yeah, good for him.
You know what I'm saying?
Good for him.
You know what I'm saying?
And now she got that cush job, and he's just sitting there raking that.
She's the vice president of one, dude.
Yeah.
She was the vice president of one championship. She moved her and her kid and her baby daddy all moved to Singapore, all sitting pretty on that stack of cash or whatever currency.
And she'll still be able to meet and greet forever.
Yes.
Yeah,
well, you got Brian Caraway, who's for get body kicked to death for I want to say for 20 and 20. You know what I'm saying? Damn, son. And they dated since high school, man. They're high school sweethearts and shit.
They were.
Fucking Johnny Nunes, 3 months later, yo. Exactly, son.
Good fighter, man.
I'm not knocking Brown okay. He's a good fighter, but I'm just saying.
Let him play a play.
I'm just saying when Deontay.
I can't believe how quickly he locked that down.
Dude, I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Like she was on his. Johnny Nunes was on Miesha Tate's Instagram for like maybe 4 or 5 posts. Next you know, she's like, I'm pregnant.
Oh yeah, man, you talking like, look at this new man, like, you look like a bitch. You're so upset about it.
Yeah, no.
Shoot your shot
too. Because she's taller than him, dude. You know what I mean? I think
she's tower view then, dude.
Yeah, but I like how we're like going on Miesha now.
Every time Miesha comes up,
it's funny, right? But like Miesha is obviously very hot, right? Like she's like stacked, right? And she's like, and she understands all aspects of MMA because she competed, was a champion. She's done commentary. She's done matchmaking for Invicta.
Yeah.
And now she's doing like talent relations executive position at One. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that One is like the company by itself. It's gonna fucking be rising for a while. Like, it's on the up and up. It's not gonna go nowhere.
And you can't get any. I don't think there aren't too many perfect people to do it aside from her because she's like really down to earth as well. So it's like And she finds that when you still follow her on the Insta like post baby, you know
I do.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I do.
Hell yeah. Anyway.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, so also no, it's not this main event. They know also, dog. So Kamaru Usman decided to do his shit and was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go for takedowns, and then when I'm gonna beat him down," And our RDA is probably, RDA should get. He doesn't get enough respect because I don't think he's ever had an easy fight in the UFC. No. Since the very beginning, he's always fought like contenders, future champions, and like all that shit, right? Like he's never been given like a tune-up fight in the UFC. It's always been like, even when he moved up in weight.
He never got a fucking easy one.
And this Kamaru Usman fight, man, is a rough one for him, man, because Kamaru Usman looked really good. He was the size differential was significant because it looked like everything that RDA was doing, he was landing some like good shots, leg kicks, like they weren't really doing much,
Yeah.
And then once Kamaru closed the gap, it's pretty much what of course, RDA is always tough as hell. He's always trying to create separation, trying to even strike in the clinch. When he gets taken down, tries to get up, all that stuff. But of course, Kamaru Usman, who was obviously, I want to say at least 60% on this time.
At least
60%.
You don't get a fucking crack by RDA.
Yeah, exactly, right. But the scorecards were crazy though, because a lot of people thought that Kamaru like swept the whole thing. There might have been 1 or 2 close rounds, but not close enough to sway it in RDA's way, right?
Yeah.
Now here's the scorecards.
Oh, I saw these.
You saw, right?
I did see these.
So you got a 50-43, which is like, okay, that's a beatdown. Beatdown. You got multiple 10-8s, right?
Yeah.
50-43. Then a 49-45. So it's like, okay, so they're all 10-9s, but you give one to RDA. Okay, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Even that is like a maybe, right?
Yeah.
But how are you gonna have a 50-43 on the same on one card, and it's gonna be the same fight where one guy gives it 48-47? So one judge gave straight up 2 rounds to RDA, right? You know what I'm saying?
He's probably just as bored. He's like, fuck it, whatever.
That's the. Yo, man, hey, all you boxing heads that were mad this weekend, or that are mad at every big fight, because let's face it, every big fight as of late is fucking some shady shit.
Oh yeah.
It happens in MMA too. They don't know what they're looking at.
Not these judges.
They don't know what they're looking at.
That's the most insane like score differential like you can possibly get.
First of all, a venue of 2,000 people though, you probably pick them out of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, they won't know the difference.
Come here real quick.
Exactly. So Usman, Dana announced that Usman, with this victory, this dominant victory, he might leapfrog Colby Covington.
Colby hasn't done shit for a while.
And fight Tyron Woodley.
With Colby responding.
Did Colby respond?
We can find out.
I don't know. Colby hasn't said much lately, I don't think.
Yeah, because Colby fucked up. That's why.
Yeah, that's right. Colby fucked up. Colby had his opportunity.
Yeah, he was playing it right.
He had his opportunity, but then he was all like, "No, I'm hurt. I need more time." And then Darren Till stepped up.
Well, also too, we can't say because DC also ducked too. So, But yeah, I mean, so he's gonna jump in line.
Yeah, so it looks like the likely option is going to be Woodley and Usman. Now, I mean, I think Woodley got back into people's minds as a dominant champion and a good champion, an exciting fighter. After that Darren Till performance, he knocked Till down and then beat his ass, right, and then submitted him, right?
Well, also too against Darren Till.
Yeah, right. And a lot of people were high on Till. A lot of people were like, "Oh, Till, Till's gonna knock Woodley out easy." A lot of people said that, right? But then you got Usman, who in all of Usman's fights, he's not the most exciting fighter,
No, but he's efficient.
But he's efficient, and you never see him in a bad spot either,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So, but this Woodley fight though, I mean, Woodley fucks dudes up, so it'd be interesting.
Woodley, yeah, remember what you said? Woodley still has just like crazy. He still has knockout power. Don't let that fool. He's a big 170, huge 170. And
he's now jiu-jitsu black belt now.
Yeah.
so that ground game, and he's he got that wrestling background. He trained or he went to college with Ben Askren. So it's like. Woodley is the complete package, man. He's way more well-rounded than fucking Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Kamaru's been real quiet lately.
Yeah, because he bowed out of that shit, man.
His last thing was R.I.P. President George H.W. Bush 2 days ago.
So he's not like talking shit. He's like just doing like general posting.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay relevant.
He's just doing general posting. Ain't no nerd bash.
He clowned Platinum Mike Perry.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So you want that noise? Then you fucked up because that's like 20 steps down. You know what I'm saying? You were the interim champion, homeboy. You could have fought Woodley, son. And then now you're calling out Platinum Mike Perry, dude.
No, he didn't call him out. He's just replied, haha, at Platinum Mike Perry just got submitted by a lightweight jobber.
I mean
he's also calling out like Cowboy too at the same time.
That is a call out. Remember
when
he clowned
Junior. You ain't ready for prime time.
Remember when he clowned Platinum's girl?
Oh yeah.
He called her like horse face and shit.
Oh yeah, they also hashtag that bring back horse face.
Yeah, they're together now.
Yeah, they're back.
They're back together now. He's like, I got my Platinum Princess back, man. I needed her and shit. So
just the fucking what? Whatever.
So,
let's just keep on.
Let's keep rolling. So we got a fight. We also had a fight card on this past Saturday. UFC in Adelaide, Australia. The main event was a banger between Junior Dos Santos, former champion, and up-and-comer Taya Tuivasa. I think Tuivasa is a Kiwi. There were a couple Kiwis in his fight. Mark Hunt, I believe he represents that Australia. He's an Australian New Zealand dude, and same with like Tyson Pedro and but a couple dudes. Anyway, so before we get into the main card, let's get into some of these. You know what? Let's not get into these prelims. I'm feeling unenthused by these weekend's fights because I watched the boxing.
It's true. I'm with you on that.
The boxing was wild. Anyway, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
We'll get into that probably a minute.
Yes. So let's see. So let's talk about Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt. This is his last fight off his contract with the UFC.
That last big money paycheck, baby.
Because you remember the UFC acquired his Pride contract, which was like something ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like 800,000. Like
yeah.
Show, win, everything.
Yeah. It was 800,000 a fight, which is crazy, right? But he fought Justin Willis. Man, this was not a great fight. Mark Hunt won the first round. Like it was just like very tentative, Mark Hunt won the first round. He landed some good punches, some good leg kicks. But then Justin Willis, he took the second. And then Mark Hunt, man, he was just pretty absent in the third round.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
That's a heavyweight style, though, man.
Yeah, but especially with Mark Hunt with the one punch like him, like you don't got to be like a berserker,
No.
Like you can be efficient.
Yeah, he does what he does. He tries to set that thing up. That's what he tries to do.
But it turned into a chess match, really. Yeah. So Justin Willis got the victory via unanimous decision, 29-28 all across the board, 2 rounds to 1. In the post-fight interview, Justin Willis was all like, "Yo, man, the floor is Mark Hunt's. This is his last fight in the UFC," Mark Hunt basically said something to the effect of, that, just like thanking his fans and said, "I'll see you somewhere else," basically.
Yeah, the UFC's not going to sign that contract.
So he's probably going to either go to One or Ryzen because they'll love Mark Hunt
or Bellator.
Or Bellator.
Obviously, I want to say Mark Hunt.
Or Bellator. There's some interesting Bellator fights, man. It's just Mark Hunt versus Fedor and shit. Shit like that.
Fuck
right?
yeah, dude.
So, because of course, okay, all right, okay. So of course, what's his fucking face? Artem Lobov is the GOAT with 14-14, right? But Mark Hunt was like the original GOAT with his 8-11.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But he always didn't. The problem is he derailed so many fucking people. There's like this. And also let's give Mark Hunt the credit. He's the king of the walk-off KO.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
king of it.
That's a talent, man. When you like no, right? Yeah. When you just like you don't even look at the dude, you're just like bow. You look away from him, you just walk away. You're ready to walk away like as the shot is landing. You know what I'm saying? Like you just like feel it.
Yeah, you're like nah, you're dead in the water, son.
He turned Roy Nelson into a boring fighter.
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
He turned Roy Nelson into a boring fighter. He basically kicked off the downward spiral of Stefan Struve. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so all Judah had to do was just jab him. Just jab him, get away.
So that's Mark Hunt, man. He said I'll see you somewhere else, man. And of course people gotta see him somewhere else, man. He still brings the noise. But if he comes to Bellator, I'm sure he's gonna bring a fan base with him.
Yeah, definitely.
And Bellator don't have too many fighters from Oceania, so it's like maybe Bellator can tap into that Australia New Zealand market.
I think so.
Fucking Shogun.
Jesus Christ.
Shogun, he got hurt in the first round. He got hurt.
Shogun won't go away.
he got hurt.
He should retire. Then he does something like this.
Yeah.
And he does something completely just. Yeah, fucking.
If I recall correctly, I think like Tyson. There was a Tyson Paige that like hurt it he I think rolled his ankle or hurt his leg or something which I think preceded the. Am I thinking that? I don't understand. It's all blending together now, man. I tell you, I was watching the boxing, man, and I was getting drunk this weekend. So it's like it all blends
together.
It all blends together. Anyway, Shogun won, and Shogun is like. I think he's on a run right now.
I think he's a 3-fight win streak or something.
He's on a 3-fight win streak. So you know what that means? We gotta run it back. Rematch with John Jones. John Jones, the man who took away Shogun's title. 3-fight win streak.
Get that back, son.
Get it back.
Get it back.
No, that's crazy, dude. Shit. But the thing is, the Shogun, it's not even like fountain of youth either. You know what I mean?
No.
Like Shogun, like he looks every bit of like old as fuck already.
Yeah.
When he's in there, but he finds a way, dude. He always finds a way to pull it out.
Yeah, that was crazy. All seems like dink. Just fucking with 43 seconds left or something like that too. Just fucking knocks this guy out cold. I'm like, God damn it, dude. Like, I like Shogun a lot. I do, but like, you're getting up there, buddy. You have a lot of fight miles on you too. But also too, like. He has this miracle work like this, or he gets knocked out in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
He's like the new, who was that guy that used to do that all the time? It was like ride or die. Once he get past the first round, he would never win. He was knocking everybody out in the first, though.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm talking about?
Who is that?
He was like the hype train for a while, and he kept knocking everybody out, and then like, we got past the first round, it was over. He had like an average, oh my God, what's his name? Brazilian guy. Legend. Was in like one of the first UFCs. Vitor Belfort.
Oh, talking about Vitor. Yeah, exactly.
His like average ring time was like 43 seconds.
Exactly.
In like 40 fights, like 8 fights in a row.
If Vitor, if the fight goes to decision, Vitor all likely loses. I think Vitor's last victory though wasn't a decision victory, and that was his first decision victory ever.
Yeah.
Because if
he's either knocking everybody out or getting knocked out.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you don't knock you out, dude, first round Vitor is always dangerous, man.
Yeah,
do you remember when Vitor had that crazy flurry against Chris Weidman?
Oh,
he got Chris Weidman pinned against the cage, right? This was Chris Weidman was doing his Brazilian Killing Championship title run, right? Yeah, his Brazilian Killing Championship title run, and Vitor like got him with like an uppercut, and then Vitor was going off, right? and then but then as soon as they went to the ground, he was Fucksville, you know. But he had that little window of like 15 seconds, dude. Yeah. That's...
And you put that TRT back in the system, man. You can go to Rise and get juicy.
Damn, you know what, man? I don't know if Vitor's still in a contract or if he officially retired, but I want to see that fight, man. Shogun against Vitor, son. Make it happen.
Did they do that already?
Did they?
Pretty sure they did that already.
I think they did Machida. Didn't they do Machida against Vitor? Or the Shogun is Vitor?
I mean, Shogun. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing them two go at each other.
Because I don't want. I know Shogun like derailed the hype train of fucking Tyson Pedro or something, you know. But I'm saying like I don't want him to get too many fights like those either, you know.
No.
Because Shogun got fucking hurt bad, you know.
Shogun always gets hurt bad though. I feel like.
Okay.
Who? Now,
onto this main event. We got JDS and Tai Tuivasa. So Tai Tuivasa early he looked really good.
Yeah.
You know, and of course like Tai Tuivasa he's a more of a heavy sack. He's a heavyweight obviously, but he's a more
he's a heavy.
He's heavy. It looks heavy, right? Yeah. And he was a lot of them said like call him like the next Mark Hunt, you know, like they're like kind of getting
that kind of train going.
Which you know it kind of puts a lot of pressure on the kid too. But
yeah, he's young though too. I remember.
Yeah, he's pretty young. He's like in the mid-20s.
Yeah, something like that.
But he was landing some good leg kicks. You know, he was getting JDS in some spots. You know, like in that first round where he put some JDS in some pretty bad positions in terms of like the striking. You know. Like, because, you know, JDS is a mover.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? So Tuivasa was doing a good job cutting off the cage, right? You know, and I think he got that first round handily. Then, well, what the fuck landed? Like, he went down. I know he went down. Again, I don't remember, though. At this point, boxing was going on at this point, so I couldn't...
Yeah, you couldn't keep up.
I couldn't keep up. But... This is the worst fight recap ever, by the way. But
well, so let's like we fell this card for a while there.
That's true. That's true. So JDS won in the second round via TKO. I know he dropped him and then like followed up.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Well, Teddy Ross is a fucking tough guy though. Too.
Yeah, and a lot of people thought it was like maybe a little bit of a premature stoppage, but it's one of those things too where like he wasn't really fighting back very much either, you know.
Yeah.
But like you know, just it's one of those things where, like the ground and pound didn't look like it really hurt him, but he was getting hit a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So I think
that's the problem with the ground and pound though too. Like you know, also you don't know if he actually was getting fucked up though either. You know what I mean? Like you could be getting just like fucking like beat the fuck out of for all we know. But
yeah, exactly. Right.
You know, that's a big win for Junior Santos though. He needed that, I think.
I think so. Yeah,
and also Tai Tuivasa was like that up and comer like heavyweight guy. You know, I'm sure he still did a bunch of shoeies as he should have.
Yeah, apparently. So Israel Adesanya was there. You know, he's from his family immigrated to New Zealand from Nigeria, right? So he's basically one of theirs, right?
Yeah.
In Australia, New Zealand, and he on camera when the camera went to him, he did the shoey, and apparently his mom texted him later like mad because it's like gross, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's all like, yeah, you might catch some sort of disease or something, you know? So it's like something like that, right? But a good win for you, Junior. What's next for Junior, man?
I don't know, man.
You know, because he's in one of those weird spots where like you know he's fought for the title so much already. You know, but he's on like a 2-fight. This is his second straight victory now after losing to Stipe.
Yeah. From
his last title shot, he's getting kind of up there.
I think he's one more. Well, so this wasn't really like a step up from him. I feel like it was kind
of it was more of like a lateral move.
Yeah, lateral.
You know, the win was like a lateral move. Obviously, had he lost, it'd been a step down, but.
I don't know, man. I don't know what he needs to do. I think he needs to just let the kind of heavyweight division kind of. I mean, like the DC is going to verse either Stipe or Brock, right?
Yeah.
I mean.
Or Johnny Boy. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Johnny Boy.
Yeah, there's always that on the table. That's always something.
I mean, I don't know what Stipe needs to do. I think he needs to verse another up and comer or something like that. You know, I think he needs to be that. Unfortunately, I think JDS needs to be like a legend. You know, not a legend, but a gatekeeper for a little bit.
Then who's up and coming? Isn't there like can you look at the heavyweight rankings for just like because I know it's very shallow, but I know like there are a couple gems in there. There has to be some like up and comer dude, right? In heavyweights, maybe not. Maybe you want to run the Francis fight back? Everyone's calling out fucking Lewis, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Though.
Everybody wants Lewis, man. You want JDS against Black Beast?
I wouldn't be mad at that. To be 100% honest with you,
that's not a bad fight at all, really.
Like to be totally fair with you. Let's see here.
I mean, it might be a little bit of a step down for Lewis though, but
Well, Tai Tuivasa was 11th going to this fight.
Yeah.
Gino Sanders was 7.
yeah. Okay.
But also you got the Reem sitting there too.
Oh yeah, the Reem called out the Black Beast. For
Reem
sure.
called the Black Beast, but I wouldn't mind seeing Mark Hunt and the Reem.
No, Mark Hunt's out.
I'm sorry, I'm Mark Hunt. I'm sorry. JDS.
JDS and the Reem?
Because right now they're 6 and 7.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
JDS and the Reem.
JDS and the Reem be good.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Or even like maybe even like trying to move up and trying to get that Alexander
Volkov.
coming off that loss.
Oh yeah. Well, because he looked really good.
He looked really good.
He looked good before he abandoned that game plan. It was like, yo, I'm gonna get in and finally get in the Black Beast range and get knocked out.
Yeah, that's the 1-2-3 right there. I feel like.
Okay.
Also,
I like that.
Volkov. I mean,
I like that.
Francis, I guess, but also Kerr's coming off that loss though too.
Oh yeah, that's
Actually, I want to see Olynyk and Kerr's blades go at each other.
Well, Olynyk and Curtis Blade?
Yeah.
That's a good fight.
That's a good fight.
That's a good fight.
I think they already versed each other, right? Am I tripping?
Olynyk and Blades?
Yeah, I think Olynyk and Blades won each other already.
Olynyk won. Must have won that then? Or maybe Blades won that? I don't.
Yeah, they went back. They went together on November 4th, 2007.
2017?
2017.
So a year ago.
Yeah.
Who won that one?
I'm trying to find out, but
Okay.
this UFC website is fucking trash right now.
Yeah, dude, navigate. That's the mobile website too, man. Like,
It's fucking-
you think they the UFC website they like upgraded and revamped a ton of shit, but it didn't make navigation any better at all. It's ridiculous.
Curtis Blades won that.
Curtis Blades won that
Curtis
against
Blades won
Olynyk.
that. Yeah. Run that back. Fuck it.
Against Olynyk?
Against Olynyk, I like that.
Okay.
This is back when Olynyk didn't have like a picture. Like, who the fuck's Olynyk?
Yeah. and then you want JDS and the Reem.
Jason Reem. I think Jason Reem be fucking dope.
That'd be good. That'd be good. And then Black Beast and Francis should probably rematch. Give the fans what you want. Nothing, make up for that stinker that you had.
Exactly.
The worst fight of the year this year.
So I get back together. Yeah, just run it back for the New York card. Just fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Hey, wait, don't need no breaks.
Okay. So maybe you're not an MMA fan. Maybe you listen to this for the rare boxing talk, which we always talk about boxing on this podcast for like big fights, right?
This was a big fight.
This was a big fight. This was like I think this for 12 or 15 years, no heavyweight fight has a headline a pay-per-view for at least 15 years. I think cuz
oh yeah.
Cuz heavyweight boxing, remember they had that little lull and that when the Klitschko's were champion, they weren't really drawing in America, But of course pay-per-views for America, right?
Yeah.
Man, Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, who's like 40-0, against Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, 27-0, going into this fight, right? Now, a lot of people, including myself, thought that I said, it's interesting, I predicted that Deontay Wilder was gonna. Well, I thought it was a very even matchup. It could have gone either way, and I think the odds said that too, right?
Yeah.
But I thought I picked Wilder to win, and I thought he was going to knock out Fury late, between the 9th and 12th round.
Yeah.
Okay. So the fight kicks off, and Tyson Fury is like doing his shit, man. He looked good, He's 6'9", and he's not doesn't look like a bodybuilder, He's 6'9", got like an 80 some odd inch reach, and he moves good,
He moves really
He
good.
got that footwork. He basically he's boxing, He's pumping that jab, but putting a little something behind the jab as Wilder tries to come forward and land his bombs. So I thought maybe Wilder in the first 6. I thought that Wilder maybe got the second round. I think the second round was close. It was close enough to go Wilder's way. So after 6 rounds, I and a lot of other people scored it 5 rounds to 1, right? Now it was kind of okay. So after 6 rounds, it's like shit. Okay, well Wilder needs to step it up. He needs to do something because Fury is doing the same exact thing because Wilder he's a big looping guy.
Yeah.
And after the jab, he always throws a right hook. Now, of course, Fury he's a good boxer and he notices every time, but every time after that jab, so Wilder goes for the jab hook. So after the jab, Fury always ducks the hook every time. Ducks the hook every single fucking time. You know, and the only really successful punch for Wilder earlier in the fight was the left hook, which is not his big punch.
No.
He's a right-handed guy. He's a big right-hand. That's his moneymaker. That's what knocks people dead. So then in the ninth round, Wilder lands a nice clean shot behind the ear as Fury was trying to like duck it behind the ear. So it fucked up his equilibrium, and Fury went down. You know, he wasn't like hurt, but he was like, you know,
It was enough to knock. Yeah,
he went down because he got him with that right spot, like that soft spot behind the ear, right?
Yeah.
So of course, you know, so give that round to Wilder 10-8.
Yeah.
Okay. So I gave Wilder the second round and the ninth round 10-8. So it's getting really interesting though with like 10 and 11 because you know Wilder he felt it, right? It's like, oh, I got him down. I need to get on him now, right? So about maybe 30 seconds or a minute into that 12th round, the 12th and final round, Wilder lands not a right hook, a straight right hand followed up with a left hook as Fury is going down.
Yeah.
And Fury's out, by the way. He's
dead.
out.
Yeah.
His eyes roll in the back of his head, and he's like doing that breathing thing that you see those KO'd people do, right? Okay?
You were watching a knockout video on World Star.
Yeah.
That's what it looked
He's
like.
doing that.
He was heavy breathing. He's kind of a little twitch body on that shit.
Yes.
And the ref comes over, starts counting away. I'm like, that's it.
Yes.
You know, even Wilder did the
yes. Wilder was celebrating. He was shimmying, doing all this thing. Now, good on the referee. I think he's probably one of the referee, Jack Reese, probably one of the better boxing referees currently. He didn't wave it off.
No.
Even though he looked like he was in good reason to wave it off.
Yeah.
Without a count because he looked dead, right? So, but he started counting, right?
Well, that was the first like big knockdown of the whole fight. You know, it deserved a count. I feel it. You know.
Well, you know, but he looked dead. He looked dead though. Right?
I probably would have waved off.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where like maybe most referees might have just waved it off just based on how he looked because he was out. You know, he's done, right? But then at around like between 5 and 6, he sprung back up like the Undertaker, right?
Yeah. Came out of I thought he was dead, and he just stood up.
That's what
and the word he didn't he just got up too. He didn't grab the ropes. He just got up.
He got up, and the look on Wilder's face was like, what the fuck, right? And everyone's going crazy because everyone went wild when fucking Fury was knocked dead, man. The crowd went nuts. But then when he got up, everyone went even more crazy because it's so crazy, you know what I'm saying? So then the referee Jack Reese was all like, okay, I need you to check your balance. So he says, okay, can you walk there and walk back to me? Fucking Fury's just like jogging around like it never fucking happened. Like he didn't just get fucking knocked dead 5 seconds ago, right? Like literally
dead.
5 seconds ago, right? And so he beat the count at 9, like 9.9 out of 10, right? Beat the count. God damn crazy, right? And then he comes back in the round where like, you know, Wilder, he's like, oh shit, I fucked him up. I gotta follow up. But then Wilder got a little too reckless, and Fury caught him with a hook coming in, and then it basically just like stopped all the momentum.
Yeah.
That Wilder could have followed up.
It was right out of a fucking movie, dude.
It was right out of a fucking movie. How did he get up from that?
I don't know.
There's an article on Bad Left Hook asking how the fuck did Fury get up from that? No one knows. No one fucking knows. He's ridiculous.
Because it was
he's crazy.
It was Wilder's left hand. I was right hand.
It's crazy. It was like boom, boom, man. It was
dead,
dude. Yeah, exactly. If you see the dude get knocked out before in a street fight online, that's the position. That's what they look like when they get KO'd, dude. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Every single World Star knockout, right there.
Exactly. So the 2 knockdowns, the 9th and the 12th, that's to Wilder, 10-8's both. Okay, I gave him the second round. That's the only other round that I gave Wilder, right? So the scorecards fucking come out, okay? And one of the scorecards was 117 to 111 to Wilder. Okay? 117 to 111 to Wilder. And that same judge gave Wilder the first 4 rounds. Okay?
There's fuckery in boxing.
It is fucking boxing, right? Okay? Now, The other scorecard was like 116 to 112 to no, it was like was it 116 to 112 with taking the 2 knockdowns into consideration. It was like 118 to 116 or whatever. It was to the one card to Fury, right?
Yeah.
But it looked right. It looked right.
Yeah.
With the knockdowns in consideration, it looked right. Okay?
Yeah, 2 knockdowns is huge.
Yeah. Now, the third scorecard, 113 apiece. That was the draw. So it was a split draw. Okay, could have been a majority decision had the one judge who gave it to Wilder actually scored the fight right. You know, I mean, even with the draw judge was kind of questionable too. But it's like
You kind of see the draw judge a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like the 2 knockdowns.
It's easier to explain a draw card than it is a fucking 117 to 111 card.
Yeah.
Cause then, by that measure, you would think that Wilder gave Fury a boxing lesson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's no way. It was the other way around, dude. He was jabbing his face off, rattling off combos, slipping everything until they landed, whatever, right? So then it's a split draw. So no one's must go, right? Everyone got now a draw on their card, still undefeated, right? Now apparently, on the contract there's a rematch clause. So somebody's looking to make more money from the second fight.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? However, I think everybody knew who really won that shit, except for a couple of people who are visually impaired. Okay, let's just get at that. So congratulations. It was a great fight though. Congrats to Wilder and Fury. Both of y'all. That was an incredible fight. You know, congrats to Fury, you know, making that comeback, you know.
Yeah,
making that huge comeback. You know, congrats to Wilder, man. He was really unrelenting, you know. He was getting his face boxed up, but he kept going after and finally got them knockdowns. He fucking almost KO'd Tyson Fury. If it was someone else, he would have won that fight by knockout in 12.
Also, the judges should have scored a little better.
Yeah, well. Yeah,
oops.
It does kind of put him, it mars the sport, you know. It's like that fucking that Canelo Triple G shit, you know.
Yeah, man.
Ward Kovalev.
There's some
right?
fucker. I mean, like, you know, everyone wants to make that damn money, right? That's what it is, man. Like, and it's, you know, and it sucks. I mean, like, that's great. That's a great boxing match. That can go one of the classics.
Yes.
All the way down. Like,
you
can watch that shit in 20 years when boxing's dead.
Because it was so unexpected.
Yeah.
The later part of the fight was so unexpected, especially how well Fury was doing.
Yeah.
You know. But because you know what, I think it was Wilder that said it, which was a really good quote. He said that Fury needs to be perfect for the whole fight. I only need to be perfect for literally 1 second.
Yeah.
And he almost fucking got it though.
He did.
All right. I still can't believe how we got up for that shit.
No.
Now the edits and memes are like just killing it now.
Yeah,
you know, with the Undertaker player. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what's up with the future, man. I don't know, man.
They're gonna rebook that fight. They have to.
They might need to. I mean, of course, they never hold judges accountable ever, and that's the California State Athletic Commission too, which is like a decent commission. So I don't know.
I think they just fucked up.
See what happens. Now, there's an amazing UFC card.
Yeah.
This coming up this weekend, Saturday, December 8th, 2018, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Scotiabank Arena. 2 title fights. When's the last time we had one of those? Been a while, right?
2 title fights I'm interested in.
Yes. So the co-main event of the evening is for the vacant women's flyweight title between Valentina Shevchenko, who is, you know, a lot of people believe that she's like the de facto champion.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
But she's fighting former strawweight champion Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and so that's a great fight. And the main event is gonna be a fight that was booked previously for the summer or the spring. Max Holloway and Brian Ortega for Holloway's featherweight title.
I think they fucked up.
What's that?
On the UFC website, it says Max Holloway is ranked number 5.
He's jamming, baby.
Yeah, and Brian Ortega is ranked number 1.
I think it's the other way around.
I think it's the other way around.
I
think they fucked that up.
But before we get into that,
And Valentina and JJ are ranked 1 and 1.
Interesting. I mean, I understand that Joanna will jump the queue in terms of the fight, but she doesn't jump the queue in the rankings. No. Doesn't quite work that way.
Nope.
Anyway, but before we get into those fights, those amazing fights, let's get into some of these prelims. So I think we can do some predictions on some of these prelims, man. You know,
Yeah, we can.
all of them. Let's look at all these prelims. Let's do predictions on all these prelims, man.
We do all of them?
Yeah, let's start with OAM against Gilbert Burns.
That's a great fucking fight.
That's a good fight, isn't it? Okay.
That's a good fight.
UFC 231. Okay, so
Yeah, that's a good fight.
what's his face? Olivier Aubert Mercier. He's he's the Quebec kid, I believe, right?
Yeah, something like that.
His last fight was a decision loss against Alex Hernandez.
That was a good close fight, though.
But before that, he was on a really good 4-fight winning streak with 3 finishes. As for Gilbert Burns, the Brazilian.
Just the Brazilian.
Yeah, he's Brazilian. He's Brazilian. He's 13-3. He has many jiu-jitsu accolades, many medals, but his last fight was a loss against Dan Hooker. But before that, he was on a 2-fight winning streak, and he knocked the fuck out of both his opponents, though. So he's not only is he good in jiu-jitsu, he got KO power as well.
Yeah, but the Quebec kid's just built like a fucking tank.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm gonna go with Burns though. I'm gonna go with Burns.
You got Burns on that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Burns by TKO in the third.
That's not bad. That's not a bad one at all. That's a tough fight, like in general, because
Yeah.
They're both good on the ground, their own respectable rights. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
yes.
So it might just be a stand-up war, but they both got pretty good power though too.
Yes.
You said Burns.
Burns TKO in the third.
Okay. Burns. TKO. I'm feeling ready. Third. That's tough. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna go
Olivier. Quebec kid TKO in the third.
Yeah, I think we'll go the opposite. Complete opposite.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
I mean, that's not. I mean, it can go either way.
Yeah.
But I like that. I think I might go to decision, but I'll stick with what I got here. Ready? All right. What we got next?
You got your boy.
My boy, dude. My boy.
On free TV fighting the main event, MANE event, Elias Theodoro.
That's a great fucking fight though too, man.
Also known as the Spartan, right?
The Spartans 15-2.
Yes.
Anders is 11-1, but his only loss came to a short notice fight when he came on there and was trying to whoop some ass.
And that was an awesome fight
It's a
too,
great
man.
fight though.
But he, man, like that was scary, that the way he went down though, man. Like this corner had to basically try to carry him to the stool, dude.
Yeah.
Against Thiago Santos, that was a great fight though.
Great
man,
fight.
I can't believe he's coming back so soon, dude. Man, that's
He's trying to make a name for himself.
trying to make a name for himself.
Trying to make a name.
But of course, they were going back and forth on Twitter like politely, like I think they both called each other out like previously.
Oh, and then they're like,
It was supposed to happen previously, but then Eric Anders took the short notice fight.
oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. So now they're actually doing it.
Now they're actually doing it.
Theodore is a beast though too in his own right. Let's not forget that either though. He's very about the same height, I do believe.
Okay. Yeah.
The reach is about the same. But I gotta go with my boy.
How's your boy gonna do it?
My boy's gonna get that second round KO, son.
Second round KOs, son. Okay. Let me look at Let me get a better look at Theodoro here. Okay. I think I got. I also got your boy by decision.
That's good. That's a good pick too.
Okay.
I think I don't know. Also, because Anders got some crazy fucking power though.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
Got some really good power for that division to have around too. But also, man, Theodore is fucking also experienced though too. He's fought a lot of people already too, and he's been in the game for a while. So he's super. And his hair though, that goddamn hair.
Yeah. Seriously.
Amazing.
Seriously.
Amazing hair. All right, what we got next?
We got a good fight. We got a really good fight between Caitlin Chukagian and Jessica I believe this is the backup fighter for if for the co-main event.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
This is one of these ladies is gonna get bumped up to the main if one of the girls can't make it, I believe.
Like, I love the way they do that, though, too. I mean, I do, but, I mean...
It's better than like scrambling to get there. I guess
exactly.
someone, you know. But yeah, Chukagian, she fights out of that camp with Frankie Edgar and Mark Henry camp.
Oh, yeah, Mark Henry. Yeah, okay,
Mark Henry camp with Frankie. Marlon Moraes is there.
Yeah, that's a good camp, dude.
It's a good camp. Ricardo Almeida's their BJJ coach. So I think she's like one of the only women there too. So obviously she's quite good. She's on a 3-fight winning streak, all decision. Last victory against Alexis Davis, but she's fighting the always tough, always ready to rumble.
Always.
Jessica Evil Eye. Out of the camp that Stipe's in Ohio.
Yeah. They be rocking that Cleveland lifestyle out there with the show.
Yeah. But she too is on a really good a solid win streak against Kalindra Faria and Jessica Rose Clark.
She needed those wins too for a while.
She needed those wins too.
We thought she was done.
Yeah, she was on a 4-fight losing streak for a while.
I mean, that's a good matchup though too, because one's a. I don't know, they're both tough though.
And well, they both like to strike.
Yeah.
You know, I think
this guy's a fucking really good wrestler though too.
Well, yeah. But because I know that they both do favor the hands. I mean, neither of them are really big power girls. That's why, because they both go to decision a lot, right? But I think I'm gonna give it to the blonde one.
Decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Chukagian by decision.
I'm not going the exact same way you were on that one. I already wrote your answer before you even said it.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. So I knew.
Yeah, I thought you loved Jessica though.
I do, but I think that it's not gonna go that way for her though.
Okay.
As history shows, sometimes some fighters they do. I don't think she's gonna do that. I mean, she's gonna go in there and bang, but I don't think she's gonna get the win on that one.
Okay. Now for the feature prelim on Fox Sports 1, we got Claudia Gadelha against former title contender, multiple time title contender, I believe. She's fighting against Nina Ansaroff, who of course has a full-time training partner and life partner in El Campeon, Amanda Nunes.
That's right.
So of course she's getting some really good training and she's always improving too.
Yeah.
And of course we know that we know how good Claudia Gadelha is, but we also know that she still fades in later rounds.
Yeah, she does. She has that fucking Brazilian power, man.
Yeah.
That weakness, man. That once you're done with that first round, the 1.5 round, dude, you get tired.
Exactly.
You get tired, son. But I mean, it's on me, isn't it?
Yeah, Ansaroff's on a 3-fight winning streak.
Ooh, that's fucking good though. But 11, I mean, I don't know.
Looking really good. But of course, everyone knows about Claudia's capabilities, and she may or may not be rumor mill training full time, if you know what I'm saying, with T City.
Training the after hours.
Because there are rumors for a long while.
Just training a little after party.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yes.
But I have Claudia going second round sub.
Second round sub.
Second round sub.
Okay.
Because she's a beast. Don't ever let that.
Yeah.
And I think that she's a little more. I think she has a little more experience in like the tougher fights, and she's been through a little more wars. I think then.
I'm gonna go similar to your route, but I think Ansaroff's a little bit tougher than that, so it'll be Gadelha third round sub.
Motherfucker, it's like we're doing like Jeopardy shit over here. I'll go one more above you,
Yeah, right.
One before you.
Right. Okay.
All right. That's a good prelim. That's pretty good free little free on there.
Okay. Let's see now. To kick off, so we talk about Eric Anders. His opponent is also going to be fighting on this card. His previous opponent's going to be fighting on this card. Thiago Santos. He's going to be he's going to try to continue his light heavyweight run against Jimmy Manuwa.
Goddamn.
Jimmy Manuwa, man. Remember, this fight was really supposed to happen, but remember Jimmy Manuwa hurt his calf.
That's right.
So that's why Eric Anders stepped in on short notice.
Yep.
Now, of course, Jimmy Manuwa, man, he's good, he's good, but he hasn't looked so good as of late.
Yeah, but he's 17-3 though. It's not like he has like a terrible fucking record.
Yeah, but his last 2 fights were bad losses.
Bad losses as well.
As for Thiago Santos, though, man, he's looked really good as of late, and he's coming about two wins.
Yeah,
especially with that incredible fight back in Brazil against Eric Anders.
Yeah, it's on you, buddy.
I think I'm gonna go Thiago Santos by decision.
Yeah, that's interesting. I am gonna swing the other way.
You good Manuwa?
I'm gonna give it because Manuwa's got that fucking crazy power.
No, but it's the momentum, son. It's the momentum, son. Thiago Santos is feeding off that momentum, bro.
I'm going second round.
Yeah.
Knocked dead.
Second round knocked dead. Okay.
Or TKO.
Okay. Let's see. I don't want to predict. I don't know much about this fight, so I don't want to predict on this card between Hakeem Dawodu and Kyle Bochniak. But I do want to talk. I do want to preface this by saying, Kyle Bochniak fought in what could be what was an early fight of the year against Zabit. Remember when he looked?
Oh, that's right.
When they were like going after it.
When
Yeah.
Zabit was just fucking landing. He just got walking forward like nothing.
Yeah, walking forward like it's nothing, like the zombie, right? So that earned him obviously a pay-per-view spot.
Yep. Obviously.
So good on you.
Yeah, I don't know much about those two. I mean, I know Kyle's a fucking tank.
That's all we know, right?
And honestly, like he made a valid point. If it was a 5-round, he probably would have won.
It's true. It's possible. It's possible. Won. Yeah, especially because he still looked good at the end of the fight.
Yeah, he great.
But this is but the next fight though is a really good fight between Cowboy Oliveira and Gunnar Nelson.
That's a fucking great fight.
That's a great fight. You know Gunnar Nelson. He used to do zero strength training. Dude's fucking yoked now.
You started doing weight training now finally?
Yeah, he's fucking yoked, dude. It's ridiculous.
No,
dude, I'm telling you.
Shut your mouth.
Dude, no, yeah. Look on his Twitter. On his Twitter, dude. Maybe it could be Instagram, dude. Who's fucking yoked now, man? I'm telling you, son.
That's scary though.
Yeah. Mind you, he did zero weight training before that. You know.
He looks so average all the time though.
Yeah, he's fucking yoked. You know, of course, Gunnar Nelson's last fight was a loss against Ponzinibbio. We all know where Ponzinibbio is now. As for Cowboy Oliveira, I know Cowboy Oliveira's been having a. I believe he's been having a heck of a year. With a 2-fight winning streak.
Yeah, he's been doing really good this year.
You find that Gunnar Nelson picture yet?
I'm looking at him, man. Calm down.
Okay, he's looking swell. Of course, actually, this is a really good match fight. Gunnar Nelson, obviously, he's really good at jiu-jitsu. He got karate background, but is bordering on elite in jiu-jitsu. Alex Oliveira, he's strong as fuck.
He's tough.
And he's tough, and he's skilled too.
I did not find that photo, but I'll find it later.
So, who do you got?
That's tough, man. Because, we haven't seen Gunnar fight in a while, correct? This is his first fight back in a minute?
Yeah.
Because he got hurt, and then something else happened to him, then Alex Oliveira was fucking just looking good, man. It's late. But Gunnar, too, the problem with Gunnar is once you get that ground with him, though, it's a... No fucking way.
Dude, look how fucking swole he is, dude. He never used to look like that, dude.
No.
Yo, son. Dog. He never used to look like that shit, man. that's Gunnar, man.
That's a completely different person.
Like, he used to be like this, like super, skinny guy, you know?
Yeah, I'm going Gunnar then. Fuck that.
You go Gunnar 2.0?
Gunnar 2.0, baby. Jesus Christ, man! I didn't know it looked like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. He been doing, he been hitting the weights, man.
I don't know.
This is a
I'm
preteen.
Gunner, 3rd round sub.
Okay. Damn, I like that though. Fuck. Okay.
Gunner 3rd round sub.
No. Decision. I got Gunner decisions. Okay.
You're trying to just make the difference out of all this shit.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, man, it's gonna be different.
I'll take the chance with the decision. I'm saying though, man.
No, I saw that picture. So I be over.
He did not used to look like that. I tell you.
Any strength differential fucking
that's
set
crazy.
now.
That's crazy, dude. Okay.
Fucking fight though.
Now the co-main event between these two ladies, Valentina Shevchenko and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. They fought previously in Muay Thai, 3 fights back in 06, 07, and 08 in Muay Thai World Championships at 125. This weight now.
And Bullet won all 3.
Valentina won all 3.
Yeah.
But of course, I mean, you can take that into consideration. But of course, this is still MMA, right? This
You know they're gonna be fucking standing and banging though.
Probably
You know they are.
Maybe, right?
You know they are.
You know, of course, man. Like the truth is, regardless of their past, it's still pretty evenly matched. Cause you know Joanna, to make 115, she's had those like really brutal weight cuts.
Yeah, at the same time she won't have that crazy weight cut.
Yeah, so we might see a really like rejuvenated Joanna.
Yeah.
But of course, she fights Valentina, who's looked like a fucking world beater as of late.
And she should have already had a belt.
Yeah. That's why she's the de facto flyweight champion, even though it's vacant.
She should have had when she first what's his name, Nunez. Was it Nunez she fought?
Nico.
Huh?
Oh, Nunez.
Nunez,
that's right. One weight class up. That's right. She won the Nunez.
She should have won.
She should have won the Nunez fight.
Yeah.
That was a really close fight.
Yeah. Well.
Damn. Can you believe it? She also beat Holly Holm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She beat Holly Holm.
I forgot about that.
You know, then Holly Holm went to a division even bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Getting that ass a little more.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it's on you, buddy. Actually.
It's on me. Damn, it's on me. Fuck. Okay,
yeah, it's a big Gunner. After you showed me that fucking ripped ass fucking photo of him.
Yeah.
I was like, that's it.
Okay.
I just will.
Then okay. You know, it's Valentina by decision. That's what it is. Valentina by decision. Of course, you know Joanna. Joanna will have the speed advantage. Valentina, because Valentina's a counterpuncher, right?
Yeah.
Valentina's a counterpuncher, but Joanna is she's more of a volume.
Yeah.
Volume
I got
strike.
the exact same thing on that one. By the way.
Decision?
I can't. You know.
Okay.
I mean, I just don't. I think that her time is here. And if she gets somehow like a close decision Rob again, dude,
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, seriously, right?
Also, her sister just won too. So she's probably riding that hype a little bit too.
Yes.
You know, so.
Oh, and a little further more tidbit. You know who Valentina was training with like a month ago?
KK.
No.
Oh.
No. Cyborg. They're sparring and shit.
That's stupid. I gotta change my answer now. JJ.
they're moving around, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Bullet's just I mean, dude. I mean, it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
No matter what, right?
Yeah.
So let's see what happens with it.
Okay.
Also, it might also switch to a ground game. Who fucking knows? It'd be crazy, right? Just go fucking full ground mode.
Well, Valentina got subs too.
Yeah, it's true.
Valentina
got sub now.
Valentina is really good on the ground. It's like out of nowhere too. She shocked the world when she submitted Pena in the armbar,
right.
dude. And I was like, what the fuck? Like that was like the least likely outcome. You know that's like, that's like fucking like Wonder Boy winning by a rolling knee bar. That's how crazy it was at the time. You know.
Dude, Wonder Boy wins by rolling knee bar. Dude, I'm done. I can't watch this more anymore.
Or freaking David Maya winning by flying knee. You know.
Yeah.
Shit like that, right?
Something crazy.
But yeah. Okay, so we both got Valentina by decision. It's gonna be a great fucking fight, though. And,
yeah.
And finally, Valentina is gonna hopefully finally like
get what she wants
because she got screwed multiple times, right?
Damn right she did.
Now into this main event, which was supposed to happen previously, but like a few months back, earlier this year, I think. But apparently somebody poisoned Max Holloway or something. They still don't know what exactly happened to him.
He's probably just drunk.
they still don't know what happened to him. But Max Holloway,
and also
Brian Ortega.
Yeah, Brian Ortega's too good for waiting. You know.
Yes.
Good for you waiting. I know
Yes.
it's like you got a lot of shade from us like that, but you're in a prime position. You didn't have to take no fights. You didn't want to. So fuck it. Good on you for the waiting. And now we get a really good fight though.
Well, cause it was like they're thinking like Jeremy Stevens, like that against Ortega.
That's
You know,
such a
it's so risky.
Yeah.
It's so risky, right? So good on him for waiting. Of course, Holloway, he beat Aldo twice. Are those his only defenses?
I thought he defended him one more time. I thought he.
No, because he beat Pettis to win the title.
Yeah, he beat Pettis to win the title.
Because it was like vacant.
Yeah.
They
beat Aldo twice.
They beat Aldo twice.
So this is his first time not versing Aldo for the belt.
And then now let's see, Ortega is streaking though.
Yeah, 11-0, right?
15-0, one no contest. no, 11-0 in the UFC.
Oh, okay.
No, excuse me, not 11-0 in the UFC. It's 7-0.
7-0 UFC.
In the UFC, and they've all haven't gone to the decision. He beat Thiago Tavares by TKO, Diego Brandao by triangulo, right? Clay Guida KO'd him, fly knee, or not fly knee, clinch knee.
Yeah, clinch knee.
Fucking guillotine Renato Moicano. We know Moicano's fucking good now,
Yeah.
right? With flying guillotine with mid adjusting in the air against Cub.
And Cub's a tough motherfucker.
Okay.
Cub's a beast.
Oh yeah, Cub's a tough motherfucker. He uppercut of Frankie would have talked about that though.
No.
Frankie's
Frankie's a
yeah.
he's a saint.
I remember when after that when Ortega knocked out Frankie, I think one of those MMA Photoshop Instagrams, they actually put they did the still shot of it and superimposed over his knocked out face like a regular headshot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
because they're like, man, we can't do that to Frankie, man. Yes. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I forgot about that. They put like a regular photo up there.
They put just the normal photo on there over his knocked out face. Because like, no, dude, no. I'm not gonna do Frankie like that, dude. Can't do him dirty like that.
Can't do really that one. And we got that's a good fight, man. In general.
Oh, there's someone on the Wikipedia fucking clowning, dog. Someone on the Wikipedia apparently could predict the future.
Oh really?
Yeah. So he's 14-0. Excuse me, I read it wrong. He said 15-0 here, but apparently he's 14-0 because some smartass edited in Wikipedia and said that Brian Ortega is gonna win by triangle choke in the fourth round, halfway throughout the fourth round.
That's not a bad prediction though.
That's not a bad prediction though.
Someone's already trolling that. It's right ham.
Yeah. So that's interesting. That's interesting. That's up there. So that adds to it a little bit.
If it wins by the fourth round, like that, I think someone's gonna make a lot of money.
I think so. I think someone put the parlay on that shit.
Who you got?
Damn, dude.
I'm still tossing right now, so not salad. This is a tough one to really fucking call. Because Max is fucking tough as nails.
Dude, I think Ortega's gonna catch him with something snaky, dude.
Right, T City.
Yeah, he's got.
But you gotta do a round though.
No, he's got to catch him with something snaky. What? Okay, I'm not going fourth. Okay. Because I think Max is tougher than that. Fifth, yeah.
Like late fifth?
Get catching something snaky in the fifth. So, fifth round, submission, Ortega.
That's a good pick, though, man. I'll say that. Almost the exact same thing. Am I going to go earlier? No, because Max is tough, though. Because I think he's got to wear Max down. That's the problem.
Yeah, right? I think that's what it is. You know?
But also, like, how good is Max on the ground, though? He's not that good, is he? Like, he's good, but he's not. Ortega's a different level, though, right? So.
Yeah. No. I mean, Max. He got some good submissions, but at the same time, when Max was young, he also got lay and prayed by Connor. You know.
That's right.
So it's like if you want to take, but that's like a long time ago, though. You don't have to take. You shouldn't take that into consideration.
But also, it's hard to knock out Holloway. No, it's hard to knock out. It's not knocking out Holloway.
Yeah, he's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ortega's got good power though too.
Yes.
He's big.
Yes. And Ortega is big, right? He's big, but he also knocked out the once unknockoutable Frankie Edgar.
That's true, because when they did the stat line, you know it was over.
Exactly.
Frankie's never been knocked out.
Exactly.
I think I'm going to have to piggyback it, man.
Yeah, you going fifth round submission?
Fifth round submission, man.
Okay,
actually, you know what? I'm going for Wikipedia, fourth round submission.
you go Wikipedia, fourth round submission? You Yo, put your money where your mouth is. Instead of submission, you gotta say triangle.
No, I don't already do that.
So if you win, you only get 1 point though, or you only get 2 points or 1 point.
If you won.
No, 2. 2 points. 2
Gotta
points.
get the round.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. No,
I'm not gonna risk that. This card's gonna be too close. I feel like anyway. You know?
Okay. All right. So that's UFC 231 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Scotiabank Center.
Hell of a card though.
Hell of a card. Tune in. You got. It's a great night of fights lined up for it, and I'm excited for it. You know, of course, this is the first of 2 pay-per-views, and you know the December pay-per-views are always really good, always. I don't really recall a bad one.
Yeah.
So check that out. I think we should just plug them, huh?
Plug them, yeah, we got a plug.
Okay, you can find me at Derek Thinks. That's DERICK Thinks.
Ripples 206 RIPPLES 206. Tossing your mom's salad.
And you can find this episode of the Weekly Mason and Derek podcast and all past episodes of the WMD podcast on our SoundCloud, iTunes, Castbox, other platforms. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, if you want to show Mason that toss salad, hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on Facebook and Twitter. That's THEWMDPODCAST. That said, any last word before the bomb drops? Damn it, I wish we queued up the gong, dude.
We should have queued the gong.
We should have queued up the gong.
Dong!